In the heart of the night, where the shadows play, Steve and Michael begin lighting up the way. Abnormal investigations, whispers in the trees. With boots on the ground, I'm chasing mysteries. Shining lights into the dark, unveiling what's unseen. Through the haunting silence, I walk where others dream. I'm on the ancient woods, where legends come alive. I'll uncover the truth, feel the shadows strike. Footsteps on the trail, echoes in the night, searching for the secrets hidden from the light. Cryptids roam the wild under the moon's embrace. With every rustle in the leaves, I feel their haunting grace. Shining lights into the dark, unveiling what's unseen. Through the haunting silence, I walk where others dream. Among the ancient woods, where legends come alive, I'll uncover the truth, feel the shadows strike. Each night a new adventure in the depths of the unknown. With passion in my heart, I'll walk this path alone. But with every discovery, I know I'm not afraid. For in the woods of wonder, true wonders are made. Shining lights into the dark, unveiling what's unseen. Through the haunting silence, I'll walk where others dream. Among the ancient woods, where legends come alive, I'll uncover the truth, feel the shadows strike. So here's to the night, where the strange comes to be. With boots firmly planted on where I'm meant to be.
Thank you, Tim. So I'll re-say everything that I just said. Welcome to Abnormal Investigations. My computer crashed right whenever we was going live, so I wasn't able to access my notes for tonight or the full page where I go live here. We do have a new co-host with us tonight. Y'all are going to get to meet. We are going to be looking at another case that I covered a very long time ago, and we're looking at it again into a deeper dive to see what we can come up with on this one. It's a pretty fascinating case. It has some mysteries to it, I believe, that may or may not make a final decision in this case. Let me pull this down right here. Let me open this up right here. We're just about there, guys. I was right. I mean, we had it live and everything. We had the intro playing, and it just froze. And no matter what I did, it wouldn't do anything. So I had to do a hard reset on it. Hopefully that's going to work. It acts like it's wanting to argue with me now. There she goes. It's just a little bit slow. So I hope everybody's doing good. As soon as I jump on here, I'll bring the co-host in. That way we can start talking. So co-host, get ready. I'll be throwing you all in just a second, just as soon as this thing will let me. Come on. Hey, Tina, good to see you. I can barely see the chat because I'm looking plumb across on my phone, which has a very small chat box. But let's go ahead here. Maybe. See if it'll give me the go-ahead. I'm waiting on it. It's thinking about it. It's so crazy. Our internet's been running slow here lately too, so that could be a factor in it also. There we go. And it says it entered. Maybe. This thing is running so slow. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, man. Glad you was able to make it. Mark goes way back. He's another OG of the channel. He's been with me, I think, pretty much since the beginning, haven't you, Mark? So we're waiting on this to decide what it's going to do. Nanny Pam looks like it's in the chat tonight. Good to see you, Nanny. It keeps throwing up StreamYard errors. I know StreamYard's not having an error because we're on StreamYard right now. I may have to do this the old-fashioned way. What I may have to do is just throw... Why are you doing this? If it does it again, we'll do a restart on it. So, yeah, we covered this case quite a while back. It was an older case. Been here since your first... Yeah, I thought you was here for a long time. I remember that you was one of the first ones that was commenting on my videos. And that's been a while back. So let's see what happens here. Let me see if I can get who we got backstage in here. We'll go ahead and do the best we can until I get this thing to cooperate with me. And hello, Amanda.
Hello, Mike.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am fighting with this computer still right now. It's where
I know,
my
I can tell.
It's where my notes are at.
Oh no.
So I don't know what it's doing. Let's see. What's going
Hi,
on
everybody in chat.
here? Hopefully this will work. We're trying. I don't know why this thing. I mean, it's like it keeps failing to load. Oh, that's why. I think I found out now. It had something running in the background. It was updating. It was updating the security system. So
Oh, okay.
I think it had too many things running at once.
Darn computer, stop it.
Man, I tell you, I don't know why it would do that right now. I guess because it knows I need it. So what have you been up to today?
Nothing. Went to Walmart earlier with my son, and that's about it.
Well, you go to Walmart. You can't go wrong with Walmart.
No, you always see great things in Walmart.
Mom loves to go to Walmart. I'm not so much a Walmart person, but she likes to go to Walmart.
There's definitely some amusing people in Walmart.
So,
Who's the
I
new
don't know.
co-host?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. I don't see her backstage, so I didn't. She was going to make it. There's so many things going on right now. The computer's sitting over there, like just spinning for some reason. I have no idea. I don't know what is going on. You know what? It looks like I don't know. Let's retry this right here. So, what'd you think about the case?
I thought the case was interesting, especially how they think that it's hogs without any real
Mhm.
sighting of the hogs.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty wild too. And they done some things that I didn't really agree with either. I thought was really strange how they handled some of the parts of the case. I thought was really weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll get into it, but there was some things that they done that was just I don't know. It just kind of felt like they were trying to hide something, you know.
Yeah, I do know.
It was kind of weird too. It's like I don't know, it's like they had already decided what they were to say it was.
Yep, exactly. But they don't have any proof of it, or at least they
Right.
didn't.
There we go. Maybe it's going to work now. Maybe.
Ding.
Yeah, it's doing all kinds of things. It's loading this and loading that, and it's like it decided to do all that right when we decided to go live.
Of course. When else would it do it?
I know it's had all week, all day, and it waits until right now.
You gotta love the internet.
I tell you what, that thing's about to drive me crazy today. I don't know what this thing is even doing. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this is going to work now.
Hope
Hopefully.
everyone's having a great night tonight.
Yeah, and they're not fighting with their computer.
Technical difficulties.
It's driving me crazy. But it says we're running now. So I think we're going to be good now.
Okay.
Looks like everything's there. It is. Everything's booting up now. Excuse me. So I don't know. Let me look at chat when I can see it in just a second. should be coming up. Do we know where our other co-host is? I'm looking at chat. I don't have any text messages. Do we know who our co-host, where she's at? We know who she is, or I know who she is.
Whoa.
It loaded that time. There we go. So that's weird. Okay. So I don't see any messages in our chat. She may not have been able to make it, maybe. I don't know.
Is she in chat?
Yeah, she says her link isn't working, but the link, there should be a spare link, and I can't do anything because I got my, I'm using my phone. I think I put a spare link somewhere, but I seen her in here and then she left, so the link was working at one point. Hey, C. Anderson, good to see you. Glad you're able to make it in here. Good to see you. So hopefully she'll be able to get it figured out. I don't know what's going on. My messenger went down at the same time everything else went down. So I don't know what is going on. No idea.
Sharon says she's trying to.
Says she's still trying?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and jump into this one, guys. So what do you think about, from what you found out about the case, what is your thoughts on it?
I think that it could be something besides hogs, but that's just, of course, where my brain always goes to something besides hogs.
Something more than hogs?
Yeah.
It was terrible what
Yeah.
happened to her, no doubt. And for her to be in the front yard was another thing that was really throwing me off too. Like what, 5 feet from the
Front door.
Yeah.
And in between her car and the front door.
So she was like right there.
Yeah. Right there when she got killed. Or unalived.
It ain't gonna hurt nothing. I say it all the time too on accident.
I know.
I'm used to saying the truth. Just say it, you know? Put it out there. But as soon as this opens up, we'll start it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Everything's starting to look familiar now.
Everything's coming together.
Finally. Finally.
Hi, C. Anderson.
Izzy, I done a update on you're talking about the Oklahoma attack, I assume. I done an update on it, and there really wasn't any more news about it. Pretty much the same thing. They did put out a little more information. They said that when she was found, she didn't have any clothing. But
yeah, she was.
You know, hey Tim, thanks for that. God bless you for that.
Thanks, Tim.
But pretty much they're waiting on the DNA to come back to determine what attacked her. I know in the Bigfoot community right now, the cryptid community, a lot of the discussion is on the statement that she made that it was a dog-like animal.
Yeah.
I'm sure people are going to try to tear that apart and say that, you know, because of the blood loss and her being in shock and it taking approximately, you know, an hour to find her. And then so many of the stories aren't even the true statements. People are saying she was attacked, and then the homeowners went outside and they found her, which isn't true. The homeowners weren't even home at the time. They had left before she had arrived. There's just a lot of people trying to dig into the story, and they're getting a lot of it wrong. And I think it's going to cause a lot of confusion into what's really going on. And that's why I've sat back and that's right, Izzy, and they are. A lot of people are telling them wrong. I listened to somebody tell it wrong the other night. Somebody was like, "Hey, Mike, you got to listen to this." They're acting like they know and they don't know, and it only hurts the investigation. Don't jump into an investigation to where somebody lost their life and not have the information on it and not have studied it. I mean, that's why I said I'm not going to speculate on it. I'm just going to stay with the evidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to speculate because that's somebody's loved one. And yeah, prayers to the family for sure.
Yes. Prayers to the family.
A lot of comments make me very sad, saying she's a meth addict with a drug deal going on. Yeah, Izzy, it's crazy. There, a lot of people were saying, even channels were saying, that the people were there and how did they not hear it? And I was like, have you even looked at this case? I mean, they came out in the very first report and said that the owners were not there, that she had, the information to enter the gate. They came home and found her approximately an hour later. And oh, so Izzy spoke with her? I did speak with her for a little bit today though.
Izzy's her sister, I guess.
Oh, is Izzy, are you her sister? Oh, okay. Uh, would you like to come on, Izzy, and update us? I could throw you a link if you would like to come on. That way, everybody could hear the truth, and everybody wouldn't be just speculating, on what's going around. I'm sure that if you want to, I have no problem, giving you the floor to be able to, tell your side of the story, and truly what's going on. Sure. Okay. Hey, Amanda, do you know how to share the link to the chat?
I don't.
Okay. Everybody, if you'll hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm going to have to undo my phone real quick. Izzy, I'm going to send the link to the chat and just click on the link and it'll put you backstage and then we'll bring you up front, guys, and we'll hear from Izzy ourselves. So 1 second, guys.
I guess it's just me now, guys. Hi, everyone in chat. Love y'all. Love you, Nanny Pam. Yes, Tim, it's the Amanda show tonight. Woohoo! I don't even know what to say. I guess I could just do the reporting. Thank you, Mousy. Thank you, Michelle. Hi, Tina. Love you too, Blue Biddy. Looks like you got Blink up for you, Izzy. A short story, Michelle? I don't have any short stories. I only have long ones. Mike should be back in a minute. Or I'll just do the show. Michelle.
All right, I'm back.
He's back.
And
Yay.
we have Izzy already backstage. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her out. Everybody, please welcome Izzy to the show. Izzy, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you guys. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who has offered prayers, donated to the GoFundMe. It means the absolute world.
It was heartbreaking whenever I first seen what had happened. I couldn't believe it myself. I can't imagine what y'all are going through.
Yeah.
It's not been easy.
And there's so
So-
many things going around, and it's like, it just aggravates me. So many people are just like guessing. And I was like, I'm not going to speculate,
Yes, I have spent most of my day today going through comments on podcasts, correcting people. There's been comments where they're just downright rude,
Mhm.
and it's not okay, and it's really hurtful. She can't really answer for herself. I only got to talk to her for about 5-ish minutes, and then she ended up going back to sleep. I did find out some new information. I don't know if it has been released yet. I only found out yesterday about supposed gunshots and yelling. I actually didn't even hear it from her. I heard it from a podcast and had to clarify and check up on it. So from the beginning of the timeline, March 29th in the morning, she went to somebody's house to see if they could give her a job. She gets there, gets out of her truck, goes to the gate, opens up the gate, walks through the gate, hears a growling, turns around and starts to walk back to the truck, and she's attacked. She tried to get back up, couldn't get back up. Right before she passed out, she says she heard someone yelling, hears a gunshot go off, she wakes up in the hospital. The only thing she did get to see was a white underbelly and white legs, like white fur.
Wow. That almost takes out the bear, don't it?
Yes. My assumption is it was a mountain lion. However, I don't understand why it was nearly an hour later that she was found if someone was yelling and there was a gunshot.
Yeah.
She was basically dead.
Dang.
She was mere seconds.
Wow.
She was
that was
given
one.
7 units of blood on the helicopter ride to St. John's. She has had 5 surgeries so far. She's having another surgery on Monday. The surgery they just did, they took muscle from her leg and put it in her left arm because that arm was completely stripped down to the bone.
Oh my goodness.
Monday, her surgery, they're taking muscle from her back and putting it in her other arm.
And was it true that she had said that it looked like a dog, or was that people talking?
I'm not sure. I did not hear those words come out of her mouth. The only thing I heard from her today was that she saw a white belly and white legs. Her husband did say that he showed her pictures of dogs and she's absolutely terrified.
So are you leaning, you think that it was a mountain lion? Is that what you're thinking?
I did believe it was a mountain lion, yes. In Oklahoma, as my Okies know, we see a lot of animals, coyotes, everything. I don't know if you can tell, but my picture, that's my dog. She is coyote and German Shepherd mixed.
Oh, wow.
She's also from Oklahoma.
She's
Right.
cute.
Thank you. She's my baby.
You know, there was just a lot of things were going around, and I kept telling people, I said, I'm not going to speculate because we don't know. And then I did hear, they had said that, she may have said that there was a gunshot and then somebody yelling. And then it made me wonder. I was like, if somebody was there and they were yelling and they were trying to shoot or, get rid of whatever this was, why did they not help her, right?
Exactly. So the police officers and the doctors and nurses that are taking care of her, everyone has said it is not consistent with dog bites.
Yeah.
It does not match. And they said that when, I guess the owner of the house is an EMT,
Okay.
so he performed life-saving measures on her, and I will forever be grateful. When
yeah,
he showed
absolutely.
up, or when the tow truck showed up, someone showed up, there was no dog. And when they showed up again, I guess to tow the truck or something, there was a dog.
Oh.
I'm not saying it's the family. I don't know, so I cannot honestly say. But there has been so much speculation. First, it's a mountain lion. And then, it was a German Shepherd. And then the latest was it's a Mastiff.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I even heard, that when they showed up, there was a dog there, that had blood on its snout. And I was like,
Yeah. It's all speculation. Fear is a big factor, and wanting attention is a big factor.
Yeah.
I don't care about fame. I'm not about that. I want my sister's story out there. I want her GoFundMe out there. I want people to know that it is a serious thing. So all the cryptid nonsense, it's Dog Man comments talking about, well, let's see if she turns in the next full moon. It's not okay.
God. Right.
It's not. She is a kind, beautiful, amazing person and a wonderful mom to 2 little girls.
Oh,
Right.
bless their heart.
And that, I kept telling people, I was like, don't speculate, and a lot of people they've, what was it, like what you're saying, was it a full moon? What, if people were, especially where you live, you have a lot of wild animals down there, and
We do.
People don't understand how big a mountain lion is. These things are massive.
They're huge.
Has the doctors or has the wildlife, have they made any guesses as to what they think it's going to come back as?
As far as I know, I did hear someone say that, well, first it was a dog that attacked her, and then something came along and started eating her.
Oh.
Which, given the extent of her injuries, it is possible, but we don't know. Nobody has come forth and said for sure this animal attacked her. We don't know.
Man, that is the main thing is that, like you said, that the GoFundMe to be able to help them, and of course, it's your sister. That she gets better. I'm sure that y'all are probably worried about the infections and stuff like that, and not knowing what attacked her, and but I think probably what they're waiting on right now is the DNA results. Is that what they're waiting on?
Yeah, a lot of people were very upset that the truck got towed to begin with.
Mhm.
But my only thing is you live out in the middle of nowhere. If you guys know McAllister and Blanco and all of that, you're a homeowner, you come home and somebody's truck is in your driveway still running,
Right.
you're going to be on the offensive. You're going to call a tow truck, especially if you find someone you don't know, a Jane Doe, because she didn't have documents on her.
Right.
She gets life flighted out. What are you supposed to do with a running truck? You're not just going to park it there. So yes,
Right.
you're going to get it towed. The tow company did see the news, and Wallace was able to go get the truck. No fees, nothing.
Awesome.
Well, that's good.
So, is the rumors true about it had stripped all of her clothing off of her?
I'm not sure. I heard that today as well. I didn't ask. I was mainly focused on making sure she was okay. She's in a lot of pain. She cannot stay awake for long periods of time. She is talking though. She's just trying to work through it.
I can't even imagine what she's going through. I mean, that just
She said this is the worst pain she's ever felt, and she would never wish this on anyone, not even her worst enemy.
and how horrific that would be. I mean, having to go through that, and then you're there alone for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're never going to understand what she went through. I mean, that was just that's terrible. Prayers to you and your family, and I'm so glad that she survived it. That's
It's a
the main
miracle.
thing. Yeah, you
Yeah,
still have your
it is a
sister,
miracle.
and St.
Pray
John's.
for her.
Everybody's saying that she was at St. John's. If that's where she's at, she's in good hands.
She's in really good hands right now. Yeah.
I've had to use that facility, and they're excellent. I hate that happened to you guys, and and it's sad, because everybody was saying, she was just going to work. She was, and then next thing you know, you're fighting for your life.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people were trying to turn it around too, because they were trying to say that, oh, it couldn't be a mountain lion because they're saying that it growled. Mountain lions growl.
Yeah. Anything with a mouth, vocal cords, anything, it will growl. Anything with a
Yeah.
mouth is going to bite. If it was a dog, my personal opinion, that dog was trained to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to speculate because we don't know, and a lot of people are, and that's what I've tried to tell her. I've even heard people say, well, the owners came outside because she didn't arrive, and then they found her, and then I was like, well, I heard the owners weren't even home at the time.
That's the same thing I heard. The owners weren't even there.
Right. So that's what happens when people start trying to jump ahead of the evidence. You end up with falsehoods, and then you end up corrupting everything about it. And I told everybody, I said, if you'll just wait, give them time to do their work, they will run the DNA, and hopefully to God that they will get a match, and your family doesn't have to go through all of these false narratives of, was it a full moon, or I mean,
Yeah, the nonsense of it all.
right.
She does know that she's popular, though.
Hey, well, you tell her that she's very popular with me and my family, because we're praying for her. We're praying for you.
I appreciate it.
Yep,
And
praying for you and them.
Yeah, I have a Facebook page, Izzy. It's the same as this. It's Abnormal Investigations.
Okay.
If you would like to send your GoFundMe over there, we will have the mods put it up for you.
Okay.
Yeah, there's about 6,000 people in my page, and
Thank
very
you.
good people, and I know they will help you out. But yeah, when it first broke, I had people all mad at me. They're like, "Tell us when I'm not going to speculate because you don't know."
Yeah.
And I'm sure the sheriff has his hands full now. Down there.
Yeah. I seen a comment where someone's like, "Oh, well, there's a GoFundMe, so this is just a BS story."
You know how sick, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I seen the photograph of her, in the hospital bed, and that just, that broke my heart. I was like, for somebody, because we don't even know what she went through. I mean,
Mhm.
really, we don't know. I mean, she fought for her life. I mean,
She
she
did.
was fighting for her life. And a lot of people don't understand when you fight for your life, that's a whole different feeling when you're fighting for your life.
Mhm.
And just thank God that God was there and that God sent, that the guy that lived there was an EMT. I don't believe in coincidence. I
Oh,
believe
no,
that it all
absolutely
happens
not.
for a reason. And
Yep. She did say
most,
that God wants her alive for some reason. I told her she's too stubborn to die. She's like, "Well, God obviously wants me alive for some reason."
Yes, he does.
yeah, and we do too. And most of all, Izzy, you have your sister, right?
I do.
So thank God for that. If you ever need a platform to tell your side, or if you have anything that you'd like to come out and say, get a hold of me. I'll give you the floor anytime you want it.
I appreciate it.
Because the last thing we want is a bunch of rumors going around. You know, it's not only clickbaiting, but it's downright disrespectful. Wait for the evidence before you start
Mhm.
talking.
I think besides just trying to imagine what she went through, besides dealing with the thoughts of what if and how grateful I am that she is alive, I think the hardest thing since has been seeing the hateful, downright disrespectful, blatant misuse of information.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Just because you
all
want views on your page, or because you want to get recognized as a content creator or whatnot, you need to think about the family and what we are going through.
Yes.
absolutely, and people misuse the internet so much. They use it to attack and they use it to put things out there that nobody really wants to hear. I mean, focus on, if you're going to do a story, focus on the evidence. And that's what I've
Mhm.
always pushed. Stay with the evidence. That's why people are here. They're not here to hear, your fight with your spouse, or, I'm going to guess and say that, it was clowns from outer space. Stick with, and most of all, be respectful.
Yes.
Right.
Respect the
I
family.
mean, she's, that I'm sure she probably has kids, right?
She has
Yep.
2 little girls.
Right. So, I mean, she's a mother, a sister, a daughter, an aunt, and she deserves respect right now. And the focus right now should be helping the family and praying for her to have a full and complete recovery, to where you all can be back reunited as a family. That's the most important thing, is that she's okay and that you guys are okay.
Yep. There's a saying, there's 3 sides to every story. Yours, theirs, and the truth.
That's
Yep.
true.
That is true.
And most of the time, if somebody is pushing something really, really hard, it's fabricated, it's changed, or it's to gain popularity or clicks.
Yep.
And, I refuse to do it. I said that in my first video. I said, I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to guess. This is what it is. This is what the news release is. We put your GoFundMe out in the description of that one. And I said, we will just wait, because I had a pretty good idea. That's what they were doing. They were waiting on the DNA. And,
Mhm.
I don't know much about mountain lion attacks, but I know how big they are. We've had mountain lions out here. We had chickens, and those things are not like a bobcat, guys. Those things are huge. And the first one I seen, it actually, I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, those things are big.
They're massive creatures.
Yeah, I mean, it surprised me, and I was like, I almost stood there and just like, what is that? Because it was so I was expecting like a smaller cat. These
Mhm.
things are massive. And don't answer if you don't. Did she have like a lot of scratch marks, like a cat attack?
I don't know. She's wrapped up. She has, what I do know is the left arm was completely stripped to the bone. The right arm was pretty mauled. They honestly thought they were going to have to take both arms.
Oh, wow.
Her nose was ripped off. Her ear was ripped off. She had bite marks to her skull and her face. They were able to reattach her nose and sew her ear back together. She has puncture wounds on her lower extremities. It's everywhere.
Dang.
Yeah. Have they talked about, is that typical of a mountain lion to do that?
All they've said is it's not consistent with a dog attack.
And I'm sure they're probably basing that probably on the puncture wounds and everything, the depth of the wounds and the radius and everything.
Yeah.
And I sure hate that for her so bad.
I did see a comment that was asking about the husband. Wallace is just trying to stay strong, mainly for his girls and Alicia. Mentally, he's not okay. But his health is also not okay. He's still going to dialysis as much as he can. He does have to drive 2 hours one way to get to his dialysis center, sit there, and then drive 2 hours back.
So
Prayers for him too.
the GoFundMe will help him a whole lot too.
Yes.
And like I said, send it to my Facebook page. The moderators will approve that immediately. We'll pin it on the page. Anything that you need to say, Izzy, you can come on here. You can use my page. Whatever you need to do, we will help you in any way we can and your family. I know there's nothing I can say that's going to help you right now. I know that y'all have been through a lot, and Jesus is the physician that we need right now to touch her and to give the doctors the knowledge and to bring your sister through this so that you all can reunite and continue your lives. She's got a long road ahead of her, but it sounds like she's got a really good sister to be there beside her, and I think you all are going to be okay.
She's got me and our other sister and family and prayers from all the way across the United States to the UK.
Awesome.
Everywhere. I really do appreciate you guys listening to me, sharing her story. That is the greatest thing I could ask for. All of y'all's prayers. Truly. Thank you.
Thank you,
It's
Izzy.
my honor. And like I said, anytime I can help you, just reach out to me. I'm easy to find, and I will do anything that I can do to help you guys.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And you have a great day.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. God bless you.
Thank you.
Hello, Lisa. Did you decide to join us?
I finally figured it out.
Did you get it figured out?
Hi,
I
Lisa.
did. Hi, Amanda. Hi, everybody.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Now that I figured this out.
Finally got it figured out, huh?
Yep.
But guys, everybody keep her family in your prayers, please. Honestly, after hearing that, I don't think... Oh, I've got allergies. I don't
That was
think
hard
that...
to listen to. Her injuries and all.
I don't think it would do justice to do this video on that video.
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't be respectful. So let's plan another date for this one.
Okay.
I just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right to me either.
And Lisa, gives you more time to study. But
You got homework too, Lisa?
That's
The
just
Christine
Yeah.
Rollins,
Uh-huh.
you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I started last night.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
did too.
I found
I
some
just don't.
interesting stuff.
It is very interesting, and we're going to go back into it. I just don't feel like that I should add it on to this. We're going to change the thumbnail to this, and that way she can get her word out, and it's not mixed with another story. That way it'll be
Yeah.
about her and her family.
I agree. Yeah.
I think that would be the right thing to do. Everybody,
Mhm.
please keep her and her family in your prayers. Be good to one another. Do what Jesus commands us. It is by our fruits that we're judged. And with that being said, prayers to her family. Lisa, thank you for being here. Amanda, thank you for being here. God bless you
Anytime.
guys. And we will be boots on the ground Thursday night. I'm working on some interviews with some people that I got to get Lisa and Amanda in on, and we'll get those out as premieres. But until next time, guys, keep your head on a swivel. Be safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one. And to Izzy and your family, God bless you guys, and prayers for a complete healing of your sister Alicia.
Good night,
Anything?
everyone.
Is there
Amen.
anything y'all like to say anything before I end
Good
it?
night, everyone, and God bless you all.
Same. Good night,
All
everybody.
right.
And I'll try to figure this out again next time.
All right, guys. Good night and God bless.
Good night, Mike.
Good night.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Lisa.
Amanda.
Good night, Amanda.